Good morning and aloha. Wrinkles, dark spots, aging, premature aging, my skin is dropping, I've got jowls. I hear it all every day from men and women around the world. And I want to help you with some tricks today on how to take care of those things. We're also going to talk about sunscreen. If you're new to my channel, I'm Lisa. I have been a holistic master esthetician for over 40 years. And that just means that I help men and women around the world in our salons and via email or text or however it is, heal their skin beautifully at any age without needles, procedures, or pills. I'm 59 years old. I wear no foundation or concealer in these videos. And so what I teach you actually works. So many times I hear men and women who email me, they may text me, they may Instagram, whatever it is, whatever form it is, ask me about their skin and why they're aging prematurely. Or I'll get a 30-year-old who says my lines just seem so deep already, or my jowls are falling. This is what's going on. But here's a couple things that I think a lot of you don't really realize. At night when you're sleeping, you hear me say it all the time, our body is healing itself. It is purging out impurities through many of the organs, including the largest organ of the body, the skin. So it's really doing a lot of work during the night. It's one of the reasons if you're a peach, I have you wear a mask to bed to help pull everything out of your pores that are really hair follicles. Pores don't open and close. They just get really stretched and scarred by blackheads or sebum, dirt, oil, dead, dry skin. But the other thing that is happening is because it's working so hard, your cells are shrinking up because they become dehydrated at night. So a really wonderful thing to do in the morning, let me digress a bit. You wake up and you say, I feel so wrinkly, I feel drier than ever. It's old tissue coming off and you need to hydrate your skin, just like you would hydrate if you were drinking water. So a really good thing to do is drink some water when you first wake up. I have a few sips. It starts to clean you out. It hydrates your body. But another thing that is really important is to cleanse your skin. If you're a peach, I do restore. And then apply Vaseline brand or Peach's Radiance Recovery Salve. Now, what do these do? They're going to hydrate your skin from the outside and the inside. So when you wake up, you almost feel like a sponge that has lost all of its hydration. So you feel very dry. This is going to take those cells and really bounce them back again and help you to feel hydrated. Whenever I put on these things, I always give myself a little massage in the morning, get the blood flowing, just like when I get out of bed and do downward dog or stretch my legs or my arms. I do the same thing with my skin. And for anyone who is going to say this, Vaseline brand, not an off-brand. They have a patented triple purification process. However, Radiance Recovery Salve by Peaches is completely non-petroleum and quite a game changer. So doing this in the morning is really a key to keeping your skin hydrated throughout the day. Now, I will do my morning routine a bit later after maybe I've made the bed, done a few chores around the house, or answered all of your questions and emails. Another thing that we're seeing so much information on over the past 5 years, and it's something that a lot of holistic practitioners have seen for decades. In the 80s, they were all about put your sunscreen on, put your sunscreen on. And it has really become this huge thing going on throughout the industry. You see estheticians saying if you don't wear sunscreen every single day, that's bad. It's really not true. First of all, don't be afraid of the sun. Also, many of the sunscreens, especially in the United States, are so filled with chemicals that when you apply those to your skin, they're not only getting into your bloodstream and they are hormone disruptors, but you're walking outside into the sun and those chemicals, just like if you're wearing foundation or concealer, just like if you're wearing a pharmaceutical, chemical active, heat up with the sun and create darkening on your skin. You've heard me say it a lot. You don't see melasma on men because men don't wear foundation and concealer. And those that tell you that darkening happens when you're pregnant or your hormones, hormones really heat us up and they make us retain water, and they do change the balance of our skin and our body, skin being the largest organ of the body. However, they are not what is darkening your skin. Many times it's just a transition that you're going through. You don't realize that your skin is a little bit more sensitive or working overtime, or your body is because you're pregnant, or if you're going through menopause. It's not a time to panic and think that you're going to stop making collagen or that you're going to get, even darker on your skin. It's a time to care for yourself more. So when you use sunscreens, the most important thing you can do is wear a wide brimmed hat. And I wear a wide brimmed hat whenever I'm outside. Now, if I'm just out for a few minutes, people always ask me, do you really put on a hat, Lisa? I really do. And I have them in the car. I have them all over so I can just pop it on easily. But sunscreen should only be mineral, and be very mindful of the ingredients. I love zinc oxide. One of my favorites is Malin and Goats. Living here in Hawaii, they only sell mineral sunscreen, so I'm testing a whole bunch. But the biggest thing you need to understand about sunscreen is just because it's a 50 as opposed to, say, a 30 does not mean it's better or stronger, or you don't have to put it on again, or it's going to last longer. In fact, there are so many bad ingredients in sunscreens that many times the SPF is really not what matters. It's really about the quality of the sunscreen, making sure that you're putting it on thoroughly. If I'm going to the beach, if I'm out in the garden, I do my neck and my chest, I do my arms. Yes, I'm a dark girl, and yes, I get some sun and I'm not afraid of it. So my melanocyte cells are a little closer to my skin, so I do darken, and your skin will do various things as well. But that's where wearing a bright wide-brimmed hat matters beyond anything. So those are a couple things that are really going to help your skin right off. Now, another thing is making sure that you are working on those 42 muscles. I think probably the video before this, or a couple before, I do a little facial yoga. So many of you asked, do you do this every day? I do it every single night. And throughout the day, you might even see me holding a pose, or, you'll see me in the car doing this to my skin, getting the blood flowing. You hear me say it a lot, but we have 42 muscles in our face and 43 with our neck. Now, you can go and inject, you can do lasers or peels. They're not going to affect your muscles. Your skin is just going to revert back to where it was before you did those things. It's about caring for your skin and creating change that lasts. So when you massage, you are creating oxygenation of skin cells and therefore collagen at any age. And you're working those muscles at any age. I don't need to be 20. I just want to be the best I can be as I go into my 60s. Skin is a fabulous organ, and it is a suggestive organ. But if you keep piling on the foundation and concealer, using tretinoin before you should, so actives, trusting people who tell you to put a hormone cream on your skin, there is no one product that is going to help you. It is really about being consistent with the routine, and I can help you with that. Ask me anything with love and kindness below. If you're a peach, share your journey. You can email me, lisa@peachesskincare.com. And I hope just these few tips have helped you to understand skin and understand that from the moment you wake up in the morning, start hydrating, start getting that blood flowing, all the way into the night where you wear your mask. I love you all so much. I never ask you to like and subscribe, so please like and subscribe and share these videos, and I hope I've helped all of you to uncover your true confidence.